Alright, so luckily for us, Gonzap's team is not that menacing, surprisingly. Hmm, okay. Yeah, so I believe the lead is always going to be Moltres and Zapdos here. I think that was the lead that I appreciated the most when looking at his team. His team is so Shadow Flygon, obviously. He's got the Granbull, Breloom, Mawile, Pinsir, Crawdaunt. So all of those Pokemon, barring Granbull, and I'm not counting Flygon, are weak to Fire and Electric. Pinsir, Mawile, and Breloom, I believe, are all one-shots against both. Well, Breloom against both, but Pinsir and Mawile should be one-shots against Moltres. And I will verify this information right now. I'm going to check and just make sure, but Pinsir, I'm pretty sure, has a Rock Slide or something. No, he doesn't. He has X's or knockoff superpower, so we don't really have to be afraid of him either. So, that's good. I just want to double check and see if we one-shot. I want to see if they have any stat changes on him. I want to say they didn't. Yeah, they didn't stat change him or Scyther. Which is fine. Which is just fine. And then once I do this, there's one trainer that we have to face before we can actually, before we can take on Gonzap, and we will view him in a moment. This Pinsir is adamant, 54, female. Carrying a white herb too, so that's not really a problem. Level cap is 55 because of the Breloom. Okay, go through here and adjust all of this stuff. Okay, somehow this always sassy nature to. I think I need to EV train this Moltres because I don't think I've done it for special defense yet. I need to just see if I can. But Flamethrower. Yeah, Flamethrower always knocks out. So, Play Rough from Granbull does 39 to 46. Thunder Punch does a little bit more on Moltres, so turn 1 he's probably gonna do that. We cannot one-shot Granbull, but we can do a good amount of damage. So that's who we're going to lead with here. Pull both of them out. Okay, good. So now we just need 4 Pokemon to come in reserve. Arcanine is actually decent here with his fire typing. He's super effective against 3 of them. So we'll definitely need him. Crawdaunt, well, I'm trying to think. What's Crawdaunt learn? Dragon Dance, Knockoff, Aqua Jet, Crab Hammers. Credilli isn't bad. I actually thought Weezing was pretty good as well. Let's see here with Crab Hammer. I mean, Ariados is faster. Lunge would probably do good on him. We'll take him just because I can. And we shall bring Credilli. Well, Credilli's not strong against. He's weak to Pinsir. He's weak to Mawile. Yeah, we'll leave him on the bench, actually. Scissor's not bad. Yeah, we'll bring Scizor. I like that. Okay, let's get everybody to 55. Just gonna make sure this Breloom is 55. It is 55. Okay. Very careful. Not to level up anybody past the cap. Ooh, Flare Blitz. That's what we wanted the whole time. Excellent. Sludge Wave. Wait. I think Sludge Wave is a move that doesn't hit your teammates in this game. I think it's a bug. See? Yep. No. Yep. Oh no. Discharge, Boom Burst, Lava Plume, Sludge Wave, and Surf all hit dig users. No. Sludge Wave does hit everybody. Okay. But it doesn't poison. It's like Discharge in that aspect. So no, we don't want to learn that, unfortunately. Bounce? No, we don't want to bounce. We have a decent moveset on Ariados. Ariados is just weak, which is unfortunate. So let's get the items on. We want the magnet on, not Moltres. Dear God, not Moltres. I want the charcoal on Moltres. The magnet on Zapdos. Metal Coat's fine on Scizor. Silver Powder, we want to give that to Ariados. Poison Barb is fine on Weezing, and Arcanine needs something. I'm going to give Arcanine Choice Band, actually. Once I EV train Moltres just a little bit, I don't think I did a special defense. I need to look at the one trainer before Gonzap, because our team may differ just a little bit for that battle. I'll have to see. I think he has a Hitmontop, a Noctowl, a Magneton, and something else. It's not a Shadow Pokemon. I'm thinking like Moltres Espeon lead there, maybe. Or Moltres, actually, I think Moltres plus Mischievous is actually much better than that, actually. Probably what we'll go for. Shouldn't be that hard of a battle, I don't think. We just need to buy, I think it was like I mean, we kind of need like 10 zinc. I'm gonna buy like... I feel like I've already done all this, but his stats don't reflect really what we've done. I'm just gonna try this. I mean, he's probably gained natural yeah, he can't use anything. I don't know why. Well, fine. Okay. Let's go to the Trainer Pokemon Relgum Tower. You should be right after Heracross, so it's a Noctowl, a Alolan Ninetales, a Hitmontop, and a Magneton. Yeah, so Moltres and Mischievous lead right there should just decimate him for the most part. Especially because Noctowl's part psychic flying in this. Okay. Go ahead and grab Mischievous out of here. Replace Ariados just for now. Noctowl, Alolan Ninetales. Who do I have in my party? I think that's fine. Nasty Claw? Done. Done. That's interesting. That's a very interesting move. I thought Mischievous is pretty good. Again, the final battle as well. Ours, maybe not so much. But we'll see. I need to see if our Mischievous is like buffed. His stats weak, but we shall see. Okay. Mischievous, Art Berry, 55. Let's go to stat changes. Alright, Mischievous, HP should be 70. Y'all can see it right there. So HP should be 75. Special attack should be 105. Special defense should be 95. Speed should be 95. Unfortunately, we have a careful natured one. That's okay. Now, if he was 100 EVs and everything, which I can go ahead and tell you that he is. The special attack is pretty close, but I genuinely don't think that I have done anything to him. Other than his speed. I mean, other than his special attack. But I've been wrong before, but we have to try and off him a little bit, because he should be a little faster than I have him. Unless the game's lying to me. But I'm fine with blowing money. No room? It's unfortunate. Make this easier on myself. Well, this is going to help us tremendously, I think. That's all he can use HP ups, that's not good. I guess once they hit I don't know what that means, why they can't use more than a certain amount. Oh well. Okay, so is he done? No, he can still use some of this. That special defense buffed up. Okay. Let's sell all that, and we'll just buy a few calciums and see if he can use them. Just curious. Okay. Kind of what I figured, but I had to be sure. Okay. So, let's go face this no-name trainer for Gonzap. And then I say we just, honestly, just jump into Gonzap, to be honest. I think we're fine. I'm not too worried. After that Ian fight, I feel much better about Gonzap. I am curious to know though, how fast is Magneton? Okay, he should be well slower than everything. But we're gonna double check. His HP's just 75, okay. Yeah, we should be just... Okay. I don't know what he's gonna lead here. I'm fairly certain he would lead Hitmontop with Intimidate Fake Out. Any other combination though, we should be prepared for. Ooh, we got some on the PDA. 29 Shadow Pokemon. Okay. Oh, it'd be nice to give me the names, but it's fine. Alright. Mandatory battle. He has 4 Pokemon, no Shadow Pokemon, and I'm hoping it's what I think he has. If not, this could be a little interesting. It is, okay. So he leads Noctowl Ninetales, which should be just fine. I'm gonna check the speed stat on Ninetales. Speed is 111. So I think he's gonna be faster than us. Yeah, most certainly he'll be faster than us. Ninetales has Dark Pulse, Draining Kiss, Ice Beam, and Psych Up. So a freeze on Moltres would be poor, but Flamethrower should thaw us, right? So there's that. The Noctowl has Hurricane, Psychic, Nasty Plot, and Heat Wave. Not gonna be fun to get hit by that, but I think we're bulky enough we should be able to take this no problem. There's the Ice Beam, no freeze, please. Okay, no freeze, Shadow Ball. This is Spell Tag, but our Mischievous isn't the strongest. That's what I expected, honestly. So Flamethrower, this does have Focus Band on Ninetales, so technically it could live. It does not. Okay. So I'm expecting either a Psychic or a Hurricane to come out from this Noctowl. Which I believe we're still safely out of crit range here. Okay. So there's the leftovers. Hitmontop has Fake Out, Triple Axle, Agility, and Triple Kick. So I believe this turn he is going to want to go for a Fake Out on Moltres. So Mischievous is going to Shadow Ball this Noctowl here. And Moltres will protect. Nice. Okay. So the Magneton has no item, it's Bold Nature. Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Flash Cannon, Psych Up. I really hope we one-shot this thing. Let's see. I'm gonna look at Hitmontop real quick. I believe Moonblast should always knock this thing out, but we are certainly gonna verify that. It's Impish Nature, which is plus defense, so nothing to worry about there. It's not guaranteed. Okay. So he's certainly going to attack into Moltres with Magneton here, right? I'm gonna switch Moltres out into Arcanine here. We're gonna Moonblast Hitmontop. Switch Moltres out to Arcanine. See, we did not KO. So I'm expecting a Triple Axle and a Thunderbolt. See, that's so strong. Oh, he went Agility here, okay. Okay. Ooh, we are Choice Band, aren't we? We don't have Protect. This could be a flash cannon to Misdreavus, which wouldn't be the worst thing. Since we're pretty bulky, special defensively anyway. We're gonna switch Arcanine out here into Wheezing. Yeah. We'll finish him off, switch him out into Wheezing here. I want to teach Wheezing Flamethrower. Oh, no. He flash cannons, I'm dead. Oh, I should have protected there. Oh no, I think I just lost Misdreavus. Oh no. Oh, he went Psycho. Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Whew. Okay. Well, I didn't make any stat changes, so... Good thing I didn't nasty plot, huh? I'm gonna protect here. I can't really attack, so I guess I'll just go Will-O-Wisp here, maybe? Okay. So this next turn, we're going to double switch here. We're going to switch Misdreavus out into Zapdos for the Flash Cannon. And we'll swap Wheezing out here into our Arcanine. Because he should never attack Wheezing. Excellent. And then a Flare Blitz should just finish this game, but we're gonna protect here. And Flare Blitz. Then GG, sir. Okay, so now I go back and heal, go to the PC, get our whoever Ariados back out. I'm gonna teach Wheezing Fire Blast. And luckily we didn't lose anybody, so that was good for us. For I think Moltres and Zapdos both have Reflect. I think for this battle coming up is fine because I think Gonzap only uses physical Pokemon anyway, so it's fine for him. But if we use either one of them for our prep for the final gauntlet, It's 6 battles in a row. And then, like, after 4 of them, all have Shadow Pokemon, then you have Nascore, and then you immediately go into the final battle. So, I think switching maybe to Light Screen on one of them. I don't even know if we'll bring both of them. I'll have to see. I feel like Choice Band, Arcanine, Flare Blitz could be decent, but he could also knock himself out, which is something I don't really want to do. Let's go ahead and switch here. Put Zapdos in the front. Yep. And we should not have to battle anybody else. Like, every other battle before Gonzap is optional. We should be able to walk right up here. This should be Silva. Should let us in. Okay. Nascore will be waiting for us at the top of this, but he won't battle us. So that door to our left, there is a PC and a healing station there, but there's a trainer there. I think he has an Umbreon and an Espeon. But you don't have to battle him, so whatever. Okay, we are level 55, everybody. Okay, I think we're ready for Gonzap. Hopefully this isn't too strenuous. I think we check this one first or something. Alright, ladies and gents, Gonzap time. I will say his Flygon that we will catch, or hopefully catch if we don't wipe here, will be very useful for the final gauntlet. It's very strong in this game. Flygon has buffed tremendously, and it is a special attacker which is immune to Intimidate, which is also very helpful. But we can also run Earthquake. We're going to mix that with Earthquake beside Zapdos or Moltres or Misdreavus. So we have a lot of options to choose from. Alright, everybody. Let's get it. Okay, so he led Mawile, Granbull. Okay, that's fine. That is just fine. Intimidate goes off. I think they both have Intimidate. No, Mawile has huge power. Okay. So, Mawile has Iron Head, Play Rough, Substitute, Knockoff. Granbull has Play Rough, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch. So I'm assuming a Thunder Punch is coming into Moltres. As long as we don't get paralyzed, I think we'll still be in a fine spot here. I do want to go Thunderbolt on Granbull just for the damage. Reflect would be okay, but we're not really in immediate danger here, so I don't see a point going for that. So Thunderbolt here, Flamethrower here. Paralysis would be awesome, just saying. Okay, so we're actually faster than Granbull, so we get the Flamethrower off on Mawile. Excellent. I'm assuming the Thunder Punch is coming. He may go Play Rough into Zapdos, but I doubt it. So there's his Crawdaunt. Okay. He does go Thunder Punch. It did more damage than I thought. No paralysis. That's good. Okay, so Crawdaunt does have Aqua Jet. Okay. So we're going to be cautious of that. We're actually going to protect Granbull. I mean, we're going to protect Moltres here. So we're going to Thunderbolt this Crawdaunt, and we're going to protect with Moltres here. It should one-shot Crawdaunt. He didn't go for Aqua Jet, so we could have attacked, but I mean, playing it safe is just fine. Thunder Punch should come out from Granbull, and this is either going to be Breloom or Pinsir. both of which will be one shot by Moltres. Okay. It is Breloom. That being said, I do want to double check Breloom's speed, if that's okay. This is a docile nature. Breloom. Yeah. Okay. So his speed stat should be at, oh wait, let me double check and see if they did any stat changes on Breloom real quick. Always gotta check those stat changes. They did. His special defense went to 80 actually. Right? Yeah, SPD went to 80. Luckily for us, that should not save him. Oh, let me double check and make sure Moltres is faster than that. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. So, I'm thinking about this in terms of we get 2 knockouts, right? Zapdos is going to go first. We knock out Granbull, so that he's going to switch in Pinsir into that slot. Which means we would catch Flygon with Zapdos, which works out, because we would use Zapdos to catch Flygon, Flamethrower, Pinsir, GG. Okay. That should be how it goes. So Thunderbolt here. Flamethrower here. Okay. So in should come the Pinsir here. Flamethrower comes out. This is Charcoal boosted Flamethrower from Moltres into Breloom. Easy. Good oak. Now here comes the big boy, Flygon. This is what we like to see here. So here, Zapdos goes Master Ball, use on Flygon. Moltres goes items. Switch the Master Ball to that slot. Come back, Flamethrower. I want to double check the speed stat real quick. Come this far, why make a mistake now? You know what I'm saying? We know they have not adjusted speeds. So as long as it doesn't have a stat boosting nature, we should be just fine. I believe this is adamant, but I'm going to double check here. It is adamant, level 54. Okay, I don't know if we outspeed, actually. I just reset everything, so remind me to do that again. Okay, so we do not outspeed Pinsir. Okay. So let's take a look at his moves. He has X-Scissor, he has Superpower, and he has Knockoff. Clearly none of those are super effective against us, but Superpower is going to be kind of strong. So I'm actually going to protect Moltres here. I think. He could go for Bulk up here. But that's fine. He does that. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna go items, Master Ball, Flygon, items, switch, protect. So we catch the Flygon. Excellent. Moltres goes for protect, just in case he goes superpower in that position, in that slot. Went knockoff into Zapdos. Okay. I hope we don't lose that magnet forever. I would be upset. I think we're fine if we go. Yeah, we're fine here. We just go reflect with Zapdos, flamethrower with on Pinsir. Yep. GG, Gonzap. I wish all boss battles were that easy, Jesus. This zoom on my camera is still throwing me off a little bit, but it's fine. You've grown a lot better, Acebo. That I have. That I have. Why don't we team up again? How about this, Gonzap? You come with me. We'll take down Cypher together in double battles. Actually, no we won't, because you're kind of dog shit. So, no thanks. You're kind of bad. Okay, we didn't lose our items. That's a worry of mine. We still got our Master Ball. That's legit. I know there's no mandatory battles, but we're going to do this regardless. So, yeah, we beat Gonzap with 2 Pokemon. Kind of crazy, right? So everybody knows what time it is now. It's prep time. Let's go get Flygon purified, and then we have to prep for the finale. Like I was saying before, the finale is 4 trainers, back to back to back to back to back, right? Oh, let me get comfy again. Let me change my camera angle. Yeah. So, the final gauntlet. 6 trainers, 2 boss battles. You start out, 4 trainers, back to back to back to back, no healing in between. It's kind of scary, and they all have Shadow Pokemon. Which, since we have the Master Ball, is not a big deal, but still. And they all have like 5 Pokemon too. So 1 Shadow Pokemon, 4 Pokemon. Now, we should over-level them by, I'm hoping by quite a bit. I know in the original game, vanilla, you should level them in a Nuzlocke by quite a bit. Now, in this ROM hack, I haven't looked at the levels, so I don't know how strong they are. I'm assuming we won't out-level them that much. And, as you know, since we can't heal, we're not going to be able to change the order of our Pokemon. So, the 6 Pokemon that we pick are going to have to do all 6 battles. None of them should, praying none of them faint until the final battle, where we can use them at will. And the order that we choose has to work for all 6 battles. So, it's not going to be fun prepping for this. But, it's the end of the game. So, attempt 4 is going to end tomorrow. Somehow, some way, it'll end. Whether it's a positive ending or a horrific plane crash ending, we'll see. All right. Our time flute. I think Flygon's carrying a... What's he carrying? Is it a white herb? Could be a Dragon Fang. I don't remember. We'll have to look. I still think Flygon should be Bug Dragon. I feel like that's so cool if he would be Bug Dragon. He's Lax Nature. Okay. The hell is that? Plus defense, minus special defense. That's fine. Could be worse. Could be worse. Carrying Soft Sand. Okay. Earth Power, great move. Dragon Breath, Crunch, Bug Buzz. As you can see, his attack and special attack are really close. I'm gonna look at the stat changes for him because he is one of the Pokemon that they have buffed quite a bit in this game. Okay. Where are we at? Here we go. Right here. His attack is 115 in this game. His special attack is 125. And his speed is 115. So he is an offensive powerhouse, right? And he's like the perfect Pokemon. And we actually got a really good nature for a mix set. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's actually not bad at all. Okay. So like Earthquake plus Earth Power is super solid. With Soft Sand. So I feel like there's some options there for him. Let's take a look at the level cap. So Evis is 63. 63. And this is where the game technically ends. Everything else best right here is what I consider post-game, which we're not doing. Well, we might do it if we make it that far. So Evis is 63. Knowing that, let's take a look at the trainer Pokemon that will be facing leading up to him. Like I said, there are... His team is terrifying, by the way. Look at this. Look at this. He has... I'm sorry, there's like a line there. I don't... He has a Gengar, Slacking, Milotic, which is Fairy Water, Blaziken with Speed Boost, a Salamence, and an Aerodactyl. Nascore. I don't even know what Shadow is. Is Aerodactyl the Shadow Pokemon? No, it's not. Which one's the Shadow Pokemon? Damn it. Is it Milotic? Well, Lord have mercy. Does Evice not have a Shadow Pokemon? No, that's not right there. This is it. Tyranitar is a Shadow Pokemon. I guess if you catch him and then you lose to him and battle him again, he would have the Aerodactyl. That's got to be what that is. Okay. Okay, so there's his team. Tyranitar, Salamence, Blaziken, Milotic, Slacking, Gengar. So Gengar only has Curse and only has Skill Swap, so it cannot attack. And look at these EVs. That's insane. And it has bright powder. So what they're going to be doing is he's like, oh, I'm going to skill swap, levitate. He has levitate, right? What ability does he have? Oh, look. I'm pretty sure it's levitate. He's a naive nature, so he's plus speed nature. We're going to take a look. But his slacking is his strong one. Who's level 63 on his team? Where the level cap is? Is it Tyranitar? No. You all see this, right? Like, he's 61 Gengar. 61 slacking. Milotic is 61. Blaziken is 62. Salamence is 60. And Tyranitar is 60. Is the Aerodactyl that replaces him? No? Nascore is 60. 60. 60. 61. 60. 60. Okay, but you see right here where it says Colosseum and level caps? It clearly says Evice is 63. I think that should say 62. We're going to make that harder on ourselves, but I mean, that's what we're seeing, right? I mean, I don't want to go in with a 63 Pokemon and none of his Pokemon be 63, you know what I mean? I feel like we just go 62. Because that's what I'm seeing on the dock. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was checking the other Pokemon, whatnot. I got distracted, sorry. Okay, so here's where we just were. So there's 1 trainer, 2 trainers, 3 trainers, 4 trainers, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Why is there 8 people? There's no way you're making me fight 8 people. Oh, it's doing that thing again. I'll learn one of these days. Okay. So this is his team right here. The Shadow Pokemon is at the top. Okay. So it's going to be Exploud, Scizor, Vaporeon, Snorlax, and Pidgeot. And they're all level 51. 50. Oh, yeah. 50. So we're going to be well over leveled here. Okay. That's a little reassuring, I'm not going to lie to you. Makes me feel just a little bit better. And the next trainer is going to have a Crobat, 50. Jolteon, 51. Sharpedo, 50. Marowak. This is a Lowland Marowak with Lightning Rod. And a Cacturn. Again, these are all level 50 Pokemon. The Crobat is the Shadow one. I think these trainers actually lead off with the Shadow Pokemon too, which is different from the other battles that we've played in the game. Most, if not all, save their Shadow Pokemon for last, but I believe these trainers send it out first. So you've actually got a Shadow Torkoal, which is kind of cool. But unfortunately, you can't use any of these Pokemon. And he actually has a Citrus Berry on him, which we can't use, which kind of sucks. But he's got a Sun Team. Torkoal, Drought, Sunflora. I'm sure that's Chlorophyll. A Sudowoodo. Typhlosion. Eruption. And then an Arcanine with Intimidate. This is a really good battle, I think, for Flygon. Clearly. And then right here is the last trainer before. He has a Shadow Crawdaunt. Atropius, Aggron, Wailord, and a Flareon. Okay. Then you've got Nascor, who does have a Charizard, which I think our Flygon will be. I'm assuming Flygon should one-shot that. He has a Starmie. Does not have an Ice move, FYI. But it does have Light Screen Reflect. There's a Dusclops. With Destiny Bond. I think with Quick Claw Destiny Bond. So we may need to just play around him somehow. Shadow Metagross. Alakazam. Alakazam's super frail. Does have a Focus Band. Psychic Shadow Ball, Protect Energy Ball. And then the Skarmory. Leftovers, Spike, Spray, Bird Roost, Ironhead. So I'm honestly, I feel like these first battles right here, the first 5, even Nascor, I feel like they're manageable. Now, Evice is what scares me. We need to come up with a really good plan to take down Gengar here. I do want to see if we would outspeed Gengar, actually. With Flygon. If we do, then that's just the plan, right? So this is a level 61 Naive Nature Gengar, whose only job is to skill swap. I think he always leads Gengar plus Slaking. Is it Slacking? I call it Slacking. So it's 110 speed. We actually outspeed, actually, with Flygon. Base speed-wise, right? So if we were 62, 100 speed EVs, we don't outspeed because we're lax nature. That sucks. That sucks. I don't... That's not good, folks. It's not good at all. Okay. Did they change Gengar? I mean, just his speed, I guess, is all I'm concerned about. No, I need to also look at his, we need to see what Gengar ability is. Assuming it's Levitate. Yeah, okay. Okay, dokie. The fact that it can't attack is a little nice, but it has Curse, so you kind of want to knock it out. What is his Slacking know? And what stat changes did they do to it? Because I'm sure they made it insane. Yeah, they actually didn't touch it, so that's a surprise. Double Edge, Earthquake, Shadow Claw, Bulk Up. Okay. So other than Shadow Claw, it can't touch Bayonet. I mean, it can't touch Misdreavus. And it can't touch Bayonet with only Earthquake. Do you think Bayonet Shadow Sneak knocks out Gengar? Should come close, right? It doesn't come close. Don't worry. It does not. Well, folks, not looking good. I think the best way to do this is to work our way backwards, right? We start with Evice, and figure out a leading 6 for him. And then we make sure that leading 6 works for Nascor. And then we'll make sure it works for everybody else. Because other than Nascor and Evice, we shouldn't really have to worry, because we're going to be like 10 levels higher. So yeah, that's what we're going to focus on. So let's just work on Slacking and Gengar. And level cap is 62. So we're going to chill and work on that. Doom, 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 doom. It may be worthwhile just to attack Slacking turn 1. Like just see if we can live the Earthquake Double-Edged Shadow Claw. Maybe lead like Heracross and just try to annihilate him turn 1 or something. I'm only going to level up his speed and HP, Flygon, because I don't know if I want him to be physical, special, or split. I have to decide that before I up his EVs, because he can only hold so many. But clearly HP and speed are going to be necessary. I actually think Flygon would outspeed Salamence. So maybe if it got like Draco Meteor or something, we could knock out Salamence. Or maybe if Flygon could learn Ice Beam, maybe we could just Ice Beam the Salamence and knock it out that way. If we want to lead that way, anyway. Yeah, so what we're going to do here is not going to be fun, really. But we're getting everybody to 60. Ooh. I'm going to get everybody to 61. And I think we're going to level everybody up before we go in there. Maybe to 62, depending on who I think I'm going to be using the most. The back Pokemon, I may go ahead and do 62, but like the two starters, or the two leads, I might leave at 61. We'll just see. So let's see what Flygon learns while we're leveling up. Sandstorm, no, we don't need to learn that. Okay. Ooh, Dragon Pulse is decent. Yes. We'll replace Dragon Breath with Dragon Pulse. Oh. Now we don't need if like Earthquake pops up here, we don't have to learn that because I have a TM for Earthquake. So hopefully there's no tough decisions to be made here. Dual Wing Beat, not flying type. Don't need to worry about it. And again, we are higher specially than we are physically. So there's that thought. Now Dragon Dance. Interesting. We will learn Dragon Dance. We'll get rid of Bug Buzz. You know, Dragon Dance into Earthquake would be pretty nice. Now, again, Salamence has Intimidate. We could run White Herb, but then we couldn't run Soft Sand, so there's some thinking to do there, you know? Boom Burst, don't need Boom Burst. It's not Stab. It's us. There's no point learning Boom Burst. Okay, got to 61. Let's move him out of the way so I don't accidentally do something dumb. I feel like I am going to bring Zapdos. I like the accuracy of Hurricane is not. It's only 70%. And Air Cutter hits both, has a high crit ratio. I just don't want to miss. You know what? We will teach it Hurricane over Reflect, because I can replace Hurricane again with Reflect anytime I want. We'll go ahead and put it on there just in case I think I have to have it for some reason. You never know. I would hate if my Nuzlocke fell on a 70% chance, but it may turn out that way. I don't think we have any weather setters anymore. No. Evis, NASCAR don't use weather. No, there's no point. Don't think we'll use Scizor, but you'll need Psycho Cut. I doubt there's a move that you can learn that we're going to teach you. But it's nice having everybody 61 so I can actually look at their stats and stuff. And just have the full picture. Well, I said that, and he learned Superpower. But we have Heracross, and if Heracross learns Superpower, that's gonna be awesome. I feel like we are way more likely to just bring Heracross than we are Scizor. One, because Scizor is modest, and two, because Heracross is fighting Stab, which could help against slacking. Memento could be interesting. Hear me out. It's in-game, right? We're facing Evice. His slacking is still up. Wheezing comes in, uses Memento. Instantly lowers his attack by 2. Sacrifices himself for a free switch into some heavy hitter. We will learn Memento. I don't know if we'll use it, but we will learn it. I kind of regret not using Destiny Bond, like learning it, but Wheezing wouldn't be, well, the Wheezing with Destiny Bond, but then I'd have to run some meme like Quick Claw or something. I don't know the game. Why do you want to learn Hyper Beam and Giga Impact? No. So I don't know what else Arcanon can learn. I mean, why not? Why not? Okay, I'd really like to have superpower over Ironhead. Choice Band superpower from Arcanine. That could do a lot. The slacking. Right? Do the same thing I did with Zapdos. Assuming he'll learn Weather Ball too at 60 or 61 or whatever. Yeah. Nope. Now if he was Drought Moltres, then oh yeah, we would learn Weather Ball. That'd be cool. My back's hurting, something like that. That's better, that's better. Much better. What items do we have in the old PC? Macho Brace, Amulet Coin, I think I have a white herb in here somewhere. Some PP Maxes, be sure to get those out. Use them, there's a white herb. I need that. Okay. Please learn a kick-ass fighting move. Really? Arm thrust? Why would I want that? Please learn something decent. Don't disappoint me. And I'm disappointed. We're gonna push him to 62. Okay, he's just worthless. It's just great. Do I have any fighting moves? I have power up punch. Okay, well, Heracross is probably off the table. Alright, I can already tell you I'm not bringing you. It won't happen. Will not happen. We'll take out Protect just for now. Stab Double Edge is pretty good. I don't think we'll bring Bayonet. We might. Okay, so that's not Stab knockoff, so. No thank you, I'd rather keep Scald. No, that's not Stab. Don't need it. Explosion? No. Damn it. I'm thinking about going and doing those Fennec stadium battles just for the TMs. I think we can get the TM for Giga Drain from there. I don't know if we'll need it. I need to see what Pokemon I'm thinking about using, and then that'll determine if I'm like. I don't think I'm gonna use Credilli, but if I did, Giga Drain would be pretty good. Curse. I have Curse as a TM, don't I? So I don't have to make a decision on that right now. Snarl is interesting on Umbreon, actually. Who's his team? Tyranitar, Salamence. Salamence is physical. You have the Milotic, Blaziken, Slack, and Gengar. I mean, it doesn't help us in this battle at all. Dusclops has Drain Punch, it's physical. And Alakazam can't really... Alakazam can't really touch Umbreon. But at that point, you just crunch it. There's no point to go for Snarl. Charizard. Actually doesn't have a dragon move. That's actually very interesting to note. I just don't think, I do not think that Snarl is needed. Wonder if our Espeon could be faster than Gengar. Is Wish better than Moonlight? I don't think so. I think we would recover half from Moonlight because there won't be a weather effect if we were to bring Umbreon. Yeah, I think we're fine with Moonlight. I think we go for this. Turn 1. Slacking should go for Shadow Claw on Misdreavus. If that one-shots us, but we're faster, we can Destiny Bond. Gengar will skill swap. He'll Shadow Claw, knock us out, knock himself out. And then Misdreavus will he'll sacrifice himself for the greater good. I think we definitely learn it here over Protect, just to see if that's what we want to do. I think that's a very solid option if Misdreavus is faster than Slacking. And that's if Slacking can one-shot us, which I would think it could. I would have to make sure the Pokemon is beside. It wouldn't rather attack, right? But I think with Flygon beside of it or whatever, it shouldn't want to attack that slot. No, we don't want to Hyper. I think we've learned the best moves we can on Porygon 2. Our Altaria is physical. Even though Play Rough on a Dragon Dance set would have been really cool. We are... I mean, our Altaria is special. Right? So. I don't think we'll be using Altaria anyway, but... Never say never, I guess. You're not flying type anymore, no point. Okay. Let's see what old Espeon learns. We haven't... I feel like Espeon and Umbreon together haven't been in our party in a long time. Okay. That's everything. So, let's take a look at what we got cooking. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at... I'm gonna look at his Gengar. I'm gonna put it into the damage calc. See what we're working with, I guess. So it's 100 EVs there, 50 in attack and defense, 100, no, 50 in the other ones too. For a total of 400 EVs. Yep, so he's at 190 speed. Let's do... This one will be slacking. It is adamant. That's decent, speed-wise. He's a fast booger. There's 100 EVs in the attack and HP and 50 and everything else. His leftovers. We do outspeed it. With Misdreavus, I believe. Has double edge. Earthquake, which luckily Misdreavus ignores. Put our Misdreavus on the block and see what it looks like. My dog was making noises in his sleep. Make sure he was okay. We're gonna pull up. Actually, I don't pull that up. I can just look at my stats, tell you what they are. We don't outspeed slacking with Misdreavus. We're so GD slow. Insane. The Shadow Claw doesn't guarantee a one shot anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's tough. Yeah, Shadow Claw's only a 31% chance anyway. So it wouldn't be reliable. It would not be a reliable strategy, I don't think, to deal with it. Espeon's not fast enough either to deal with Gengar. I don't think I can get choice scarfs or anything on this game, can I? I don't think you can get a choice scarf. And I don't think we have any Pokemon fast enough to outspeed Gengar at all. He's 133, he's 179, he's 176, 61, yeah. Nothing we have outspeeds Gengar. There's no Trick Room in this game. So our only option is to double shot slacking. Turn 1, right? Is there a way I can force slacking to attack Heracross? 132 defense. If I could force him to go for something like double edge into Heracross, Heracross survives, and then counters it, that would knock him out. But he could also just go bulk up that turn. I couldn't guarantee he would attack me. I have no fake out users. They're all dead. No intimidate users. They're all dead. I guess technically I could get 4 attacks off on slacking. It can only do 1 attack in that time, even if he does go for skill swap. Special defense is the poorest. So special attackers are what we're going to do. Who do I have that outspeeds? Obviously we have Flygon. Arcanine. But he's not special. Zapdos does. Espeon does. Altaria does not, barely. Misdreavus does not. So you're looking at these 4 right here. Outspeed. Now obviously Espeon would kind of be in danger. Flygon would, I mean, I thought about leading Flygon regardless, so he might be decent to lead. Let's look at what the damage calcs say for him. Assuming he would be 62 by then. I may level. That's what I'm going to look at right before I go in. Is the XP. How much XP we would get from each battle, and how much I would need to hit 62. Because if I can be under 62, if I can be at 62 going into the battle, almost 63, that would be optimal. So a special attack got boosted really high, that got boosted really high. And this got boosted high. So we know that's, I mean, virtually right there, it's like that. He is a lax nature, so it's plus defense. That helps. Well, he's 61 right now, technically. Clarify. Okay, so he has like Earth Power, Dragon Pulse. So Soft Sand boosted. Earth Power does 39.9% to 47. So 2 of those would do like what? 80? 78? And that's 0 special attack, Soft Sand. The other end, his double edge doing 76 to 90. So, I think it goes without saying that we'll have to dodge some crits. If we get crit, we lose, probably. What I'm looking at here, actually. I wanted to run like an Earthquake set too. Earthquake only does like 22 to 26 with Soft Sand. What can I learn as Flygon though? So I could go something like Bulldoze. If I didn't want to go Earthquake with it, I could run Bulldoze. Bulldoze turn 1. And have Mischievous out beside of it. He would skill swap. He would probably go for... Well, we've already decided Shadow Claw is going to be a one. It's not a guaranteed one shot, so I don't really want to rely on that. So let's just forget that. Get that in my head. I don't really want to deal with it. Or fixate on it. Focus Blast, but I don't want to risk the miss. It's only 70%. We have Dragon Dance on him, don't we? Like I said, that's physical. I don't think that would help us here. Okay. So Earth Powers, I think that's going to be our best shot. I think we're going to lead off with Flygon. I'm almost positive he's going to be our lead. We'll have Earth Power. I'll keep Dragon Pulse, I think. I don't know what his third move might just be Earthquake. I'm not sure yet. And then I'll have Protect on him. I'm kind of thinking like Zapdos plus Flygon. Right? As a lead. My shirt keeps getting caught on my cord. Very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Gengar's kind of a non-factor because we can just switch out of a curse. Slacking, we want to knock it out. Obviously, turn 1. Or turn 2, if possible. He has a Milotic, a Blaziken, a Salamence. I need to see what all these speeds are so we can have a proper evaluation. I'm not worried about Tyranitar because we'll catch it. If we get to that point, that'd be GG. Luckily, Blaziken is frail. Milotic is not frail. But we do have Zapdos. What I want to do is I want to put all of these Pokemon in the damage calc so I can look at all their speeds. That's what I want to do. So he's got 100, 50, 50, 100, 50, 50. Got Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Moonblast, Recover. Let's put the moves Okay. Next up is Blaziken. Who is level 62. It is docile. I wonder what their fetish is with using docile fighting types. Because Gonzap's Breland was docile too. I don't understand why really, but... So we have to be careful with Blaziken that we don't give it the Lechi Berry boost. Because it has high jump kick, thunder punch, and overheat. And I don't know if high jump kick causes recoil damage if you miss in this game either. I don't think it does. But Blaziken is a threat. Luckily, he's only 130 speed before a speed boost. Now, I wouldn't put it past him to go for a protect maybe turn 1 to get a speed boost. Because if that happens, then he's definitely going to be faster than everything at 195. But yeah. Then we have the Salamence. So... And I'll go through and make sure none of these Pokemon have stat changes either. Something I haven't accounted for yet. It's Lumberied Salamence, but that probably won't matter. We're hoping just an Ice Beam would be enough to take him out. Luckily, Dual Wing Beat's kind of weak. He does have Dragon Dance, so we need to be conscientious of that. But Salamence doesn't seem to be stacking up as much of a threat as I thought it might be. Let's go here to stat changes. Just go through, so... Gengar didn't get any. Slacking didn't get any. Let's look at Milotic. Did I pass it? Okay, doesn't look like Milotic got any stat changes. Blaziken's special attack went to 115. That's minor, but it still matters. And then Salamence. Did Salamence get that boost? It did not. Okay. So there's that. So now speed stats. We have Gengar, Slacking, Milotic, Blaziken, Salamence, and then of course Tyranitar. That's not really important. We know Gengar is at 190, I think is what I said, yeah. Slacking is at 153. Blaziken was at 130. Salamence is at 150. Salamence is actually slower than Slacking, which is good. That's solid. And Milotic is 130. So the Milotic and the Blaziken speed tie. It's kind of annoying because you don't know exactly who's going to go first in that situation. But then with Blaziken's speed boost, it's kind of, it might be irrelevant to think about that way. Okay, so let's keep track of this damage calc. Looking at his team with Salamence, Slacking, Blaziken, there's not much point to run Earthquake for his team, I don't think. I mean, I guess it would hit Blaziken and Milotic if we wanted it to. How much would that do? So Soft Sand Flygon Earthquake is doing 31%. And every move that he uses would one-shot us. So I don't even know if it would be worth it to stick around for that. You know? But maybe Earthquake plus Thunderbolt would knock out. Right? Okay, let's get these calcs down. Let's go ahead and just... This is 0. Let's merge all of these cells. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. This is the fun part of this game, is prepping for the battles, and this is gonna be a long prep, but I feel like that's a decent lead. So like I was saying, the only downside is Double Edge is gonna do a lot to Flygon. We're gonna have to dodge the crit. How much does Zapdos do? I think Zapdos' defense is actually worse, so he would probably attack into Zapdos. No. Wait, am I seeing that right? Why did that? Oh, I don't have this set up right. No wonder. I was like, I'm confused. Yeah, okay. So he's gonna attack into Flygon. So we could protect Flygon turn 1 if we wanted to be technical about it. Because Magnet boosted Thunderbolt does 47 to 56% damage. Turn 1, you lead off Flygon plus Zapdos. He leads off Gengar plus Slacking. Turn 1, he's obviously going to skill swap. He's going to take Truant away. Which I just thought about that. Gengar would have Truant turn 2, so he couldn't move. He would take Truant. Slack. Ooh, damn it. Slacking would take Levitate. But we have Dragon Pulse. We would have to Dragon Pulse. Which Dragon Pulse just does a little bit less than Earth Power. So I need to get rid of that calc. That won't help us. Right? So instead of doing 39 to 47, I think we'll do like 31 to 40. We'll just assume the lowest roll at 30. Okay? So turn 1, we Thunderbolt, slacking, just 47%. We'll just say 47%. Okay? He double edges into Flygon, into a Protect. Turn 2, Gengar has Truant, it can't attack. We're both faster. Slacking cannot protect. We Thunderbolt again. And Dragon Pulse. Knock out Slacking. It's done. I think that's actually a really good plan. Actually a really, really good plan, actually, I think. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I like that a lot, actually. Okay. Interesting. Actually really like that idea. Okay. So say that happens, right? We're just gonna flow chart in our brain right now. Who does he send out next? We can go through all the options if we want. We have both of our Mons are full health at this point. We've already knocked down his Slacking. Gengar has Curse and Skill Swap. Now it can Skill Swap Truant onto one of our Pokemon, which would be detrimental. We cannot allow that to happen. Right? So if he were to go into Milotic, that would be a safe double protect right there. Because at that point, we're just avoiding, like, then we would force Truant next turn. Because Gengar would be, like, worthless. Right? For the most part. And he may be inclined just to go for Curse. But we'll protect anyway. So if he sends him Milotic or Milotic, then we would just double protect. Milotic cannot protect, it can't stat boost. It would probably go Ice Beam into Flygon. Or Moonblast into Flygon. I think a lot of ranges kill Flygon actually. But it would always be in the Flygon slot. Turn 2, or the next turn, we could EQ Milotic plus, because Gengar would no longer have Levitate, we could Earthquake safely. And I'm certain that would knock out Gengar. Milotic takes, what did I say? It's about 36% from Earthquake. I would have to make sure that Thunderbolt KO'd from that range. Let's see how much Thunderbolt does. Milotic has pretty high special defense, but Magnet boosted Zapdos, Thunderbolt, I feel like would just do a lot, you know? Yeah, it's doing 76% minimum. And Flygon is doing 30% minimum with Earth Power. So I could even just Earth Power if I wanted to. But Earthquake is doing 36%. 36 plus 76 is 112. So we one-shot Milotic the following turn. And we would one-shot Gengar if that were to happen. So then that would be 3 Pokemon down. And then he would be forced to send in Salamence plus Blaziken. And Blaziken can't do a whole lot against Zapdos. I wonder if Zapdos could one-shot it with Thunderbolt. I don't know if it would one-shot, but it would. I feel like it would be kind of close. I do feel like Blaziken would probably go for Overheat. No, it would go High Jump Kick into Flygon. For sure. Magnet Thunderbolt does 64% to Blaziken. Oh, we would have Hurricane maybe, and Air Cutter. Let's look at both of those moves. How much do both of those do? Air Cutter does 50. Much does Hurricane? This may be a Hurricane turn. Hurricane would one-shot Blaziken. Could Flygon one-shot? Salamence with Dragon Pulse? I doubt it, right? It'd be 80%. But at that point, I would just double into Salamence, right? Surely I would just double into it. If I used Air Cutter, it would do half to Blaziken, and it would probably finish off Salamence too. But since we don't one-shot the Salamence, I don't see a point in not attacking it too. Salamence could go for Dragon Dance, which we would want to avoid, and Blaziken could possibly go for Protect. So I feel like in that situation, we would just double Salamence and then 1v6 Blaziken. So there's a chance that we could beat Evis with 2 Pokemon right here. Zapdos Flygon could very well 2v6 Evis. Potentially. Because he wouldn't send in Blaziken, right? Against Zapdos Flygon. He would send in the Pokemon that he saw a kill with. And Salamence does not guarantee a kill on Flygon with Dragon Claw. So the game should send in Milotic there. We would just double up. And that way we avoid the crit from slacking by protecting Flygon turn 1. I feel like that's like really solid. So as long as those two don't go down, I really like that. I like it a lot, actually. So we know you're going to be Earth Power, Dragon Pulse. I'm going to put Earthquake right there. And Protect. That's what we're going to run, I think. For those two. So they're going to be our leads. Okay. Which actually works out too, because I believe NASCOR leads Charizard plus... I think he leads Charizard plus Skarmory. Which I think we should be able to one-shot both. Right? Pull up the damage calc. I'm gonna make 5 more of these calcs. I really like that plan, though. I feel like that's super solid. I'm glad we theoried that. I'm gonna save real quick. Okay, let's look at NASCOR's team. So he's got his trusty Charizard. Again, we'll double check all of the stuff. We will outspeed Charizard. Need to look at what ability Charizard has too. It has White Herb, it has Fire Blast, Air Slash, Giga Impact, which is a little scary. His EVs are 50, 50, 50, 100, 50, and 100. So we would outspeed right there. Pull up Flygon. So Earth Power does in fact one-shot his Charizard. Look at his Skarmory now. 60 with a Careful Nature, so that boosts his special defense. Got 100, 150 everywhere else. His leftovers with Iron Head and Brave Bird. I feel like Zapdos still gonna do a lot. Right. Yeah, Zapdos one-shots it, no problem. So we could one-shot his Skarmory and Charizard with our lead. And Skarmory's slow. So now we'll look at his Alakazam. Let's have it's a focus band, so it could possibly live an attack. It's only like 10%, but it could. Not gonna lie, really good switch. So it does outspeed all of our Pokemon though. So we need to be careful of that. It does outspeed everything. At 182. I need to see if they buff Skarmory in a second. I actually really like Umbreon for this, like the second half of this battle. Like popping in Umbreon, because it should knock out, it should do really good against Starmie, Alakazam. I think it would do really well. So, Starmie's at 176, so we do outspeed. With Flygon, I believe. And Umbreon does really well against Dusclops. Now it does have a Drain Punch and Destiny Bond, but it's still not bad. And we could go for Toxic. Like we could switch Yawn out for Toxic and literally just run a Toxic set, stall set on Umbreon if we wanted to. Which I think is what we would need to do. Because he's only 68 speed, he's terribly slow, and there's no Eviolite in this game, which is really good for us. Now I just need to see if they've buffed stats on these Pokemon. Charizard actually does not have any buff stats, which is nice. Alakazam's HP went to 70. That's important to notate. For Calcs. Look for Starmie. I don't think Starmie changed, which is nice. Good to know. Who else are we looking for? We're looking for Dusclops and Skarmory. Skarmory would be up here if it had anything, right? Winter Stark. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I challenge you to burp on stream. I will not be doing that. One, because I can't burp on command. And two, no thanks. But I appreciate you talking about the stream, though. And following. Skarmory did not get buffed. That's nice. Now we're just looking for Dusclops. Hoping it did not. It did. Oh, look at that. That's not nice. That is not nice. Okay, so they buffed his HP to 50. His attack is now 90. His special attack is 75. Special attack doesn't matter, but that 90 on attack does matter. I think a little bit. Actually, he can't hit Bayonet at all, except by Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, can't touch Bayonet. And Bayonet is also really good at Alakazam and Starmie. Interesting. A little frail though, but interesting. Okay, we're good with that. Do, 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 do. Let's see. So obviously we start out with these two. If he leads off with Skarmory Charizard, that's two insta one-shots. And I don't know who he would be more inclined to send out. I guess it wouldn't matter. I'd assume probably Starmie and Alakazam. And if that's the case, because at that point he would probably go Hydro Pump into Flygon. I think he would just double Flygon, honestly, with Psychic. Oh yeah, he would double Hydro Pump Psychic or something. To which we would just swap in our Umbreon to tank it. Because Alakazam very well may be a one crunch from Umbreon. Let's look. I don't think I'd be Black Glasses. I think I would go lefties. Unless Black Glasses was just absolutely necessary for the knockout. How much does Crunch do to Alakazam? It's 81 to 97. Alakazam. Black Glasses. Black Glasses is 87.5% chance to one shot. What would be more worth it? Can I boost Umbreon at all? His stats? I'm gonna go check. Let's see if I can boost anything. If I could boost his attack just a little bit, it would be a guaranteed one shot, and I would definitely go Black Glasses, I think. Just for that one shot. But if I can't, whatever. Not gonna let me, okay. Is 87, it was 90, is 87% chance to one-shot Alakazam worth it? I don't think so. I don't think so. It still does really good damage, and it's a really good switch. So I think Umbreon has made the team, just based off that alone. Now what moves would he have? Crunch, obviously. I'm gonna put Toxic on him. And I might just keep Moonlight and Protect, so we might go Toxic instead of Yawn. And that's probably what we're gonna rock with on Umbreon. Okay, so that's solid. Let's see, if he sent out, he also has Starmie and his Dusclops. Starmie has Psychic and Hydro Pump. Dusclops has Shadow Sneak, Drain Punch, Will-O-Wisp, Destiny Bond. Out of these Pokemon here, who helps, who also aids in that battle? And I'll also verify that he always leaves Charizard Skarmory. I guess it's not guaranteed, but hopefully that's what happens. Again, Bayonet is pretty good. My only concern with Bayonet is Dusclops has Destiny Bond with the Quick Claw randomization. Now Spell Tag would be pretty solid. Like Spell Tag boosted Shadow Sneak on Skarmory and Starmie? Not Skarmory, Alakazam and Starmie. How much does this do to Starmie, actually? If I went Spell Tag. Shadow Sneak does 61 to 71. Shadow Claw is a guaranteed one-shot. Starmie. Unless Starmie crit, it could not knock out Bayonet, which is nice. What about Alakazam? I feel like we would one-shot Alakazam with maybe not one-shot, but it would be pretty close. %, 87 to 103, so it's a 25% chance to knock out with Shadow Sneak. And that's a level 61. If I was 62, it goes up to a 31% chance. Same with Starmie. It goes up to a 61 to 73% damage range. Another positive is Bayonet can only be hit by Earthquake from slacking, which that would still hurt quite a bit, but he could switch into something. He could switch into Blaziken's high jump kicks. Shadow Sneak priority. It's really good for everything. And how fast is he? He's 130 at 62. He would outspeed Milotic and Blaziken. I think Bayonet made the squad. Yep, I believe Bayonet made the team. Okay. Moveset wise, I think Spell Tag is fine. I think it's fine. Shadow Claw, Body Slam, Shadow Sneak, Protect. I think I'd use Protect over Double Edge. Actually, I think I might keep Double Edge. Just for like that nuke power. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bayonet does 74 to 89% to Dusclops. And Dusclops cannot hit him. Yeah, Bayonet's a beast. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna use these 3 moves. Yep, he made the squad. That's actually really solid so far. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Who else? I want to take a look at who we'll be facing and see if our lead of Zapdos plus see if that lead conquers all of these trainers. And we'll know if we need extra switches. Okay, so first trainer is going to be Shadow X-Bloud. These are all level 50, so I mean we should just outdamage them, but he's got Scizor, which is not that scary to us. Vaporeon, which we just have to watch out that Flygon doesn't get Ice Beamed, but I believe a Thunderbolt should knock out Vaporeon. He has a Snorlax, so that could be a little intimidating. It has Curse, Rest, Leftovers, and then he has a Pidgeot, which should be a one-shot as well by our Zapdos. So, given that, I don't think that warrants getting us a different Pokemon right now. The Scizor Snorlax makes me a little worried. Like maybe Arcanine is decent, you know? Like him having the choice band with these moves, I feel like is actually really good. Because he also outspeeds Milotic and Salamence and Slacking. He can hit Slacking with Superpower. His Extreme Speed, Stab. Wild Charge for Milotic, Stab, Flare Blitz. I mean, Extreme Speed is not Stab, it's just extra priority. Flare Blitz, Stab is just insane. So I'm thinking Choice Band Arcanine is pretty good. It also helps against Scizor. It can swap in on Scizor. And it should do pretty good against Snorlax if we needed to. Leaning towards Arcanine. Let's see. The next trainer has Crobat, Jolteon, Sharpedo, Marowak, Cacturn. So this one, I mean, he probably leads off with Marowak because it's, Lightning Rod, but we would go first and one-shot it with Flygon. We would knock out Jolteon with Flygon. It does have hidden power, so we might have to be careful. But we're 10 levels higher. Crobat is weak to Thunderbolt. It's the Shadow, so we wouldn't even worry about that. Sharpedo's weak to Thunderbolt and Cacturn. I mean, we have Air Cutter. We would have Arcanine in the back to deal with it, so I'm not worried about that trainer. Next one is the Torkoal, Sunflora, Sudowoodo, Typhlosion, Arcanine. Flygon should have a field day in this one. He'll probably lead with Torkoal, but we'll catch it immediately. Right? Sunflora, we would just attack. Like Typhlosion, we would just attack with Earth Power, Earthquake. His team's really weak to Earthquake. He does have Arcanine with Intimidate. I'm assuming it's Intimidate. It might be Flash Fire. And then Sudowoodo. So this trainer may warrant us having a switch into Fire. Right? Sudowoodo does have a Wood Hammer too, so that's something we need to watch out for. Who would be a good switch to this trainer? Honestly, probably Altaria. Right? Altaria does really well against Salamence. It does really well against Blaziken. It outspeeds Milotic, so we could possibly Moonblast it and get its special attack down. It's bulky. It would do really good in this battle, though, I think. Especially as a switch for synergy. Especially if we give it leftovers. Just for longevity's sake. I don't know if that would be his moves that he would finish with, but I think that's what we would go for with him. Right? I mean, we also have Moltres. Moltres does really well against that trainer, I think. Except for Sudowoodo. So I guess technically that wouldn't be a great switch. But it wouldn't be bad either. Right? So it's either Altaria or Moltres right now. We already have a fire type. Flash Fire Arcanine does decent. Here too. And then last you have Crawdaunt, which is the shadow. Tropius, which is weak to Thunderbolt. Well, neutral. He has an Aggron, which is steel only in this game, which I think Earth Power would do really well against. He does have a Wailord, right? Which would obviously want to go for Ice Beam or something into Flygon, so we need to be very careful about that. We would need a really solid switch into like an Ice Beam Hydro Pump. Something or other. Then he has Flareon, which again is really weak to Flygon. So we do have Umbreon, I guess. To switch right there. Is there any reason to bring Porygon 2 over Altaria? I don't think so. I don't think Misdreavus is brought. We don't need to bring Misdreavus, I don't think. I think it's Arcanine Altaria. I really do. I think this is our team. I think this is it. Yep, I believe this is the team we're gonna roll with here. Now let's take a look at the items. I also need to boost. I need to buff Flygon's EV still. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. We need 10 iron, please. We need 10 calcium. We need 10 zinc. Okay. Let's give these leftovers to Umbreon. I haven't decided if I'm gonna use the Never Melt Ice on Altaria or the leftovers. And also, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put everybody at 62. Now the files say for Nuzlocke that it is 63 is the level cap for Evice. So I'm gonna put everybody at 62. Hopefully we stay under 62. But if for any reason we do, technically the game files say that it's 63. So we have wiggle room there. And that's how I'm gonna base. That's my judgment here. Ooh, Parish Song. That's interesting. We're gonna learn this. That could be really good. Even for like Dusclops, or like even in-game of Evis, if I just have to survive, I can just pop up Parish Song and be like, GG, you know what I mean? Like call game that way. Okay, I think I do want to put Toxic on Umbreon. Right? Let me think about that, because now that we have Parish Song on Altaria, that handles Dusclops for us. So maybe Yawn is still beneficial here. Right? Maybe it's still decent. Put Protect on Flygon. Over Dragon Dance. We'll also put Earthquake on him. We actually have two. We have a Levitate user and a Flying type, so that's actually really solid energy there. So we'll get rid of Crunch. So now Zapdos has Protect, Hurricane, and Air Cutter. I think I decided I didn't want to use Hurricane. So I think I want to use, I feel like Reflect. I either want to go Reflect or Light Screen, I think. I just realized Snorlax can't hit Bayonet at all. So I guess I could literally stall it to death maybe. But we have Pear's Song on Altaria. That's decent right there, right? Just looking at all the Pokemon we're gonna have to face, and just trying to decide if Light Screen or Reflect is more beneficial to us. Kind of a toss-up, honestly. It's just like, what do I prefer? Is there something else I can use other than those? Reflect the Light Screen? That would be better, per se. There's no benefit to having overheat, right? No, it's either Reflect or Light Screen here. I'll think on it. I'll think on it. It's literally just Reflect Light Screen. There's no other option there. Okay. Okay, good. I need to put Protect on him. I don't know what I want to get rid of, Double Edge or Body Slam. Part of me is thinking Body Slam because that would potentially allow me to go like Body Slam into Shadow Sneak, which does more damage than Double Edge. I'm gonna think on that one too, but I'm pretty sure I'm keeping Body Slam. Altaria. Let's see how much damage we do to that Salamence that I was pointing out earlier. Just in case that comes up, right? This will determine if I run Never Melt Ice or like... Okay, Ice Beam does 56% chance to one-shot that Salamence on Evice's team. Us being Fairy type, however, Moonblast is 72, and he's literally doing nothing to us. So I think we run Leftovers. Given that, there's no point not to run Leftovers, and we actually outspeed his Salamence by 1. That's funny. Yeah, like if that situation comes about. So yeah, we're fine with Leftovers. in that situation. So lefties is always the answer on him. Now, if we had like a fairy boosting item, obviously we would use that, but we don't. And then we have Choice Band on our Arcanine, who does have Flash Fire, which could be helpful. It has, and he's faster than Milotic and Blaziken and Salamence. He has Extreme Speed, Wild Charge, Superpower, and Flare Blitz. Choice Band should make Flare Blitz do quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna make sure that he is. What am I saying? His stats are right, sorry. Like they don't need anything done to him. I actually think I haven't EV trained him. I don't think at all. I haven't. Actually, I've done his speed apparently. I think he has stat changes. Let me go take a look. Yeah. Special attack is all the way down to 55, but his speed's at 125. So yeah, I actually have not done anything to him, which is a major issue. Make a big difference. Okay, no problem. We'll just use these. You might have the most HP out of everybody. Either him or Zapdos. Probably tied. Yep. Okay, now let's get our Zinks and our Carbos. Okay. I wonder if Arcanine would outspeed Zapdos now. I mean, Gengar. I like our plan. I think too much to care at this point, but I kind of wonder if it does now. I think our plan's actually much better that we do it the way that we're planning on doing it. Because it kind of leaves Gengar out to dry. Yeah, let's take a look at all, yeah, he outspeeds Gengar now. That's funny. To be fair though, if I didn't know that we outsped Gengar, I mean, if I did know that, I may not have came up with the plan that we have now, which I think is better. I think it's much more optimal, and it allows for Zapdos and Flygon to lead throughout. I don't have to lead off with Choice Band Arcanine. Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. But, I mean, hey, it's still decent if I ever need to knock out that Gengar. I know I can outspeed it. And we do outspeed Alakazam as well, just FYI. Yep, so we're gonna go save. And tomorrow we're gonna finish this attempt. One way or another, this attempt is being completed tomorrow. But I appreciate everybody who stopped by to watch us beat Gonzap. And, oh, I'm sorry, Baja. I'm so sorry, bud. I was zoned. Lots of people going into this. Must be a tough battle coming up. Yes, I'm sorry. I don't know how long ago you chatted, but yep. So tomorrow we are heading into the finals. We're gonna do that gauntlet, battle Nascore, and battle Evis, and finish the attempt. The attempt will either go horribly wrong and we'll lose, or we'll win. I'll go over the team with you. I don't know how much you heard, but this is the lineup that we are taking into the finals. We have Flygon, Zapdos, Umbreon, Banette, Altaria, and Arcanine. I've got a pretty wicked plan for both Evis and Nascore, assuming they lead who I think they're going to lead. But I'll do more research on that in the morning. And I'm still debating on Banette and Zapdos' final moveset, but I think everybody else is set, and I think I'm ready to battle tomorrow. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm actually going to save, and what time is it? 11:30. I'm gonna play a few games of Dead by Daylight before I log off for the night. I keep saving out of paranoia. But yeah, I just want to play a few games of DBD, and I don't mind doing it on stream. So if anyone wants to stick around for that, you are more than welcome to hang out while I play. If not, I completely understand. And I hope you all have a great night.